Matt Stepp with Dave Campbell's Texas Football back here at beautiful Mesquite Memorial Stadium, here with the head coach of the area-round champion Cedar Hill Longhorns, Coach Carlos Lynn, after an impressive 45-0 win over Tyler Legacy. Coach, first of all, congratulations on the big win.
Appreciate it, Mac. Thank you.
Coach, obviously, you come into the playoffs and you pitch a shutout in the second round of the playoffs. You got to be super happy with their defensive performance. That's a really good running game they have over there. They've gotten a lot of yards and a lot of points on people. What was the game plan coming in to shut their running game down? Because I thought your defense, especially the defensive line, did a fantastic job today.
Well, we wanted to just make sure that we were a wall up front. We didn't want, those guys are good. They're just juniors. Both of those kids are coming back. So we wanted to make sure that we didn't give them any breathing room. We want to take away all the gaps across the board, make the ball bounce, and then we got an opportunity with our speed.
Offensively, I thought you guys were very efficient, especially early in the game, because their game plan obviously was to try to limit the possessions, control time possession, to keep your offense off the field. I thought you guys did a great job with the opportunities you had in the first half, built that big lead and got them out of their game plan. I'm assuming that was the most preferred scenario for you guys coming into this ball game.
About it, we wanted to execute, and it's been times this year that we didn't execute as crisp and clean as we wanted to. But as we're continuing to play, as we continue to, move forward in the season, it's getting better and better each week. Caden is reading it better, the line is blocking it better, and the receivers are catching it better.
You mentioned Caden. I thought he was great today. I mean, he's your senior leader. He's been through the battles, been through the wars. How big is that? You've been a part of playoff teams that have made deep runs and won state championships. How big is that to have that not only talent at quarterback, but that senior leadership for a guy who's been through the battles?
Just having that type of guy that's played, in 12 games. As a sophomore, he played in a state championship game at Bishop Lynch. So, just having that experience, that calmness, that cool under pressure, it affects the team in a way that they are so trusting of him and his ability and his leadership. It just helps along the way.
All right, now next week is a very unique, 2020 has been unique as it is, but you have a unique challenge next week because you're playing a playoff game while having Christmas Day in the middle of the week. So I know the UIL is not letting anybody practice, and rightfully so, to celebrate Christmas with their families, the kids and the coaches alike. But at the same token, you're losing a day of preparation for a really good Tomball Memorial team on Saturday. How do you adjust your practice schedule this week? Do you try to cram more into a little bit shorter time this week?
This kind of depends on how we have treatment in them tomorrow afternoon, so we'll kind of see what the injuries look like. And then, at this time in the season, there are certain things that you shouldn't have to do in practice. Your third-round playoff team, there's some things that ought to just be innate and we should be good in those areas. And we'll look at the schedule. Man, we got to be ready to play on Saturday, regardless of what time we have off.
Final question for you, Coach. I know several of your coaches on staff very well, consider them some friends. I got to ask you, who is the best cook on your staff? Who is the guy that can throw down on the grill or not on the grill? Who's the best cook on the Longhorns coaching staff?
We lost Coach Hafford, and so Coach Gates has kind of turned over the mantle to him. We call him G. Garvin, so he's pretty daggum good. He can do it.
What's your favorite thing Coach Gates can whip up on the grill? I've seen Coach Gates' Twitters, and I've seen his ability on the grill. What's your favorite thing that Coach Gates cooks up?
It got to be his brisket. He does a great job. Those things are pretty good, and really everything he hadn't missed yet. So whatever he's cooking, we eat.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Congratulations on the win. Good luck next week in the third round of the playoffs, and Merry Christmas as well.
Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you, Matt.